Hi there, I'm Emily Tills, your registered dietitian and nutrition coach, and I'm the registered dietitian behind Nourished with Emily. Nourished with Emily is a one-on-one nutrition coaching program that helps you build healthy habits that last a lifetime. Everything is personalized to you and your needs, your goals, and your lifestyle. So whether you're here for weight loss or general health and nutrition, we can do that for you. I like to say this is something that you can do for the next 90 years, not the next 90 days. It's not a fad diet, it's not a gimmick, it's not a trick. It's something that is tactical that you can do every single day for the rest of your life without feeling like you have to think about it. I got into nutrition after having to see a dietitian myself when I was in high school. I suffered from an eating disorder. I lost weight the wrong way. I over-exercised. I restricted, and I was unhappy. Through my treatment, I had to go and work with a registered dietitian, and she completely changed my outlook on health, nutrition, and life. And that is why I'm a dietitian. I don't want anybody else to fall for these fad diets or gimmicks so that you can feel empowered and never have to do that crap again. Because how great would it be to just go to the grocery store and buy foods that you like, not have to avoid the center of the grocery store or carbohydrates or whatever crazy diet that you're thinking about doing, and just be able to build a healthy lifestyle that lasts. Not have to think about it, not have to fall victim, just to be the best version of yourself and nourish yourself wholly. So before we talk more on what Nourished with Emily is and what my one-on-one nutrition coaching programs are, why don't you listen to what a few of my clients have to say.
My name is Tom. I've been working with Emily for the last 12 weeks, and she has taught me a lot of information about good nutritional habits, making sure that I get good nutrients, how to do that, fruits and vegetables, giving me tips and tricks and different things that I can incorporate during my day. She's helped me lose probably about 5 pounds, but probably more importantly, I've lost 8 inches, 4 in my waist and 4 in my belly. So that's awesome. Thanks, Emily.
Hi, I'm Dorothy. I work with Emily, and I wanted her to know, as well as others, how much she helped me. This past August, I landed up in the emergency room with a very serious stomach disorder. I was told I needed to manage my food, diet, and overall nutrition much better, or the next time around it could be much more serious, including surgery. My health coach at Dynamic Health and Fitness told me about Emily, and I signed up. The 12-week course included 1 day a week phone conversations with goal setting and follow-up, accountability, online nutrition information, and on-site personal consultations with Emily. I knew, for example, how important drinking plenty of water was, but for me personally, with my health concern, I didn't understand the consequences if I didn't drink enough. I didn't set out to weight loss program, but I did lose inches on my hips and my waist. I knew I needed to jumpstart my nutrition, and Emily was the answer. So thank you, Emily, for everything.
Hi, I'm Pat. I've been working with Emily just about a month, and I came here to try to get my eating in line and get control over my diet and exercise. And thanks to her, I'm actually eating more and losing weight. I lost 4.5 pounds, and I lost 2 inches on my hip and another inch off my waist. So I'm a believer, really.
I guess it was more of I was more worried about myself being honest and kind of sticking with it, because that's something like in the past I've been like, okay, I'm gonna do something healthier this time, and then I'd give up within like a month. So if anything, I had more self-doubt than skepticism in the program. It was just I haven't done anything like this before, so I just didn't know if I personally would be able to keep up with it. But that was kind of about it.
Yeah, and I think that's how we all have it too, you know? We kind of hold ourselves all to a really high standard, and then we get this like, oh crap, am I going to make the most out of this? Am I going to do the best that I can? And you really did. You really did awesome. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
So what was your biggest breakthrough going through the program? Like, what was the biggest aha moment for you?
I think it was definitely being able to buy pants a size down, because I kind of like it got probably around the 4-week mark that happened. So I just kind of was just like, okay, like it's finally happening. Like I'm seeing and feeling results that, whether they were on the scale or not, like I could feel a difference in my body and like my clothes reflected a change. So that was a good feeling.
Yeah, right. It's always great news when you like can go buy new clothes and it's a smaller size. You're not buying a bigger size. You're not staying where you were.
Yeah.
It's always
So
the best feeling.
I like that.
So what was your results? So, where are you now?
I think overall I was around 7 or 8 pounds down. I think it was like 3 inches off my waist and almost 2 inches off of 2 inches off my waist, 3 inches off my hips. And I think I'm better managing my diet now. I can get ready and do my breakfast earlier in the week, so I don't have to worry about it later in the week. I'm doing a lot more meal prepping. I'm having healthier snacks. So I have not only the physical changes and improvements, but also kind of the better lifestyle habits that I've developed so far.
Exactly. You've encompassed it all into one. So not only you're seeing physical, but it sounds like too, like that confidence in the kitchen, the confidence in yourself, just being able to show up and be the best person you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So lastly, one more question. Who would you recommend this program for? Who would you recommend working with me?
I think it's good for anyone that really wants to, figure out how to be healthier. It's something that they've always wanted to do, but they don't know how. Because I knew growing up, I always wanted to be healthier, but I just didn't have, like, you can find everything online, but I didn't and wasn't able to sift through all that information to figure out what would like work for me. So I think it's just someone who's really self-motivated and just needs just that little bit of guidance to help them figure it out and kind of straighten them on the path.
So where were you in your nutrition and your health journey before we started working together?
So honestly, I was a little lost. In 2018, I actually was in the hospital for my insulin pump failing and me getting what's called DKA, or diabetic ketoacidosis. And it just threw all of my blood sugars for my type 1 diabetes really off. And I was trying to figure out, what do I do from here? I've seen registered dietitians in the past through the Joslin Center, but being so far away, I was struggling on my own to figure out how to get my blood sugars in control, how to lose some of the weight that I gained in the hospital, and what everyone else was doing where they would buy these quick fixes just never worked for me. So I was really lost as to who can I turn to and what can I do from here to get back on track for not only weight, but just my health in general.
Absolutely. And that's a common case for so many people, that it's like either something traumatic happened where they're like, all right, I need to get back in here. Or it's just like, you know what, it's finally time to take control of my life. I hear it so often from some of my other clients that it's like, all right, I'm an adult now, and like, I really want to care about how I am and how I feel. And I think now is the time. And that sounds like the same way for you as well.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. So what have we implemented? What have we done together, in your words, to get us where we are now?
So honestly, I think we've just hit the reset button, as simple as that sounds, but I have a food scale and I've actually started using it. I've learned to be okay with certain foods. And if I want to have ice cream, I'm okay with having ice cream and feeling like it's no longer what I used to determine as a restrictive food. Also learning the importance about certain nutrients in your body, such as why is dairy important when a lot of people are cutting it out nowadays, or myself having a gluten intolerance. How can I incorporate some of that fiber elsewhere? And I really feel like those things, as well as keeping me accountable for my steps recently. I know, Kaylee, you and I are in this challenge every day about how many steps we're getting for the past couple of days, as well as water intake. I think those things have really helped me be mindful about where nutrition lies besides just what's on your plate.
Absolutely. And I love that too, where nutrition lies just be on your plate.
So what is the one-on-one nutrition coaching program with Nourished with Emily? After we hop on a get to know you call and get you all enrolled in the program, we'll take a deep dive into your nutrition and health history to see what you've done in the past, what has worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, what foods you love, what you want to have in your daily routine. Other coaches will just spit you out a meal plan that they've sent to thousands of other people and just call it a day. That is not what this program is. This is a flexible nutrition coaching program that is built on you and your needs and your lifestyle. So if you like to have a glass of wine every night, we can factor that in. This is all building habits that can last a lifetime, not for the next 30 days. Other coaches will throw you in a 30-day challenge, a 12-day cleanse. They'll print you out a meal plan. They'll send you generic macros. That is not what this program is. The Nourished with Emily coaching program helps you excel on the inside and outside, whether it be at the gym or walking around the mall or wherever it is. I want you to feel confident in your food choices and not restrictive. There are no foods that are off limits. You're not just eating 800 to 1,000 calories a day. We are aiming to nourish your body and fuel you for a lifetime. Other coaches will have you eat the bare minimum and try to pass off that weight loss as success. That is not a long-lasting result right there. Through the Nourished with Emily coaching program, you're working with a nutrition professional, the top of the line nutrition professional, the registered dietitian. I've gone through years of schooling, internship, hours of studying, continuing education, national boards exams in order to call myself a registered dietitian, where other coaches and online gurus don't have to do that. Every dietitian is a nutritionist, but not every nutritionist is a dietitian. The registered dietitian is the premier nutrition professional, and that's what you'll be working with. So if you want more information about working with me as your registered dietitian and nutrition coach to help you fulfill those weight loss aspirations, those health aspirations, then fill out my one-on-one nutrition coaching application or send me an email today, and let's get you started on the road to success.